Hello my sweet beans. It has been a while, but it's time for a new weekly vlog. Yay. I've got some fun stuff that I wanted to take y'all along for. First of all, what's in the bag? It's my busy book. It was a fantastic weekend this past weekend. My personal introvert dream, because all I did was read and craft, and that's it. It was wonderful. So we got a lot done on this. Let me show you where we're at. I think the last I showed was the pizza. We have our checkerboard Converse page so he can practice tying. We got the guitar, oops, with the little playable strings. And I also put, I thought it was gonna be crinklier. I put a little grocery bag in the music notes so they're kind of puffy and fun to push on. And then the last one is our crayon page. All our little crayons in their little box. I do have a little more work to do on this one. I think I'm gonna take like the colored felt and kind of make lines that he can kind of match up the colors, you know? So it's gonna be Velcro on this page and the crayons will live over here eventually, but they're just chilling in the box for now. So that I think is it for the busy book. I think I'm really gonna focus on finishing it this week. I really only have to like bind the pages together and then make the cover and like maybe the back if I want to say like, Tia Tracy loves you so much, happy 1-year birthday, but we'll see. So that is it. Hopefully I can get this done this week. We'll see. Y'all will see if that happens. So that's going. And I do kind of have ulterior motives on why I put pedal to the metal so hard on this busy book. And it's because I got my DVD copy of Project Hail Mary in the mail last week. Such a good movie. And on the rewatch, I was like, you know what would be like so cool is to have the cardigan that he wears in this movie. So I made a small little purchase, the Mary Maxim Project Hail Mary cardigan kit. Yay. So I want to finish the busy book before I even let myself touch the zipper on this thing. So that's my incentive. Finish the busy book and I get to knit. It also kind of works out because me and my husband were like tossing around Halloween costume ideas and we were like, what if we were Grace and Rocky? So maybe I can get this done in time for Halloween. We'll see. That might be ambitious because it is kind of like advanced. I've never done anything that like technical in knitting before. So it will be a project. Not anticipating it to be done anytime soon, but I am excited to cast on. So that is all that's going right now. I think I'm going to break into the busy book and try to like bind some of the pages together. I also have to like hot glue the Velcro on so he doesn't accidentally like take one off and eat it. So I don't know if I want to break the hot glue out today though. We'll see what happens. Beyond that, I have finished 2 books recently, which is kind of nice because I've been in a bit of a book slump. As we may remember, I haven't come out of it quite yet, but we're getting out of it. I finished the Book of Azrael, I think, in the last vlog, and I just finished The Throne of Broken Gods today on my lunch break. It is so good. It is so good. The whole series is so good. Well, the first 2 anyway. That author just like strings you along, takes you for the ride of your life, and then leaves you with a cliffhanger. So I do have the 3rd one downloaded. I don't know if I'm gonna start on it today or maybe give myself a little break, maybe read some Brandon Sanderson in the middle of all of it, because I've neglected that just a little bit. But it was a very good book. I think I rated it 4.5 stars just because there was like a theme within this book of like kind of caging the bad parts of you and like hiding all of your flaws and everything real deep inside. And they kept repeating, a lock on a door in a house rattled. I don't know how many freaking times she put that in the book, but I was so sick of reading it. Every time I read it, I roll my eyes. I'm like, oh, again, we're doing this again. So that docked a 1/2 star. Everything else, wonderful. I loved it. I'm so excited to read the 3rd one. And then I also finished Mocha by Monica Kim. I read one of her books last year, The Eyes Are the Best Part, which was so freaky and good. And then I saw she had this one out and I was like, I gotta get on that. And it did not disappoint. I think I ended up giving it 4.75. It was so good. There was a part towards the end where I like could not pick my jaw up off the floor because it was just so freaky, and like what she did to this man, like it was so good. So highly recommend that one if you're looking for like a little freaky horror icky book, kind of like touching on, I guess it's like a problem in South Korea, like hidden camera extortion kind of stuff. Very interesting. I really liked it. The AC just kicked on, so I think I'm going to bid y'all adieu for now. I'll take you along for the finalization of the busy book. Come along, let's see what we get into this week. Time to crack open a cold one. I've been obsessed with these little mango waters. I cannot get enough. It's the evening treat for the week. It's like TV static, but good. All right, this is where I'm leaving off tonight. All of Chan's little accessories are going to be on this page, but I have to hot glue the Velcro down, and I don't want to do that right now, so it's blank. I also made her a little bandana with some janky little stars on it, so that can stay there for now. We have the vegetable page, the basket, and the zipper. So, like I said, we're leaving it off here tonight. I have to go pack my pool bag. So, we will reconvene on this tomorrow. Hello, happy Tuesday. Do I have your permission to complain for just a little bit? Can I just step on my soapbox for a tiny amount of time? Please. What a day. It hasn't even been bad. It's just been like multiple small things. First of all, my cat decided he wanted to root around in my project bag all night, so I did not sleep very well. Because of that, I tried to turn my fan off when I woke up. I didn't have my glasses on and I jammed my finger. And then I was gonna go to the pool. I checked the website before I left to make sure it was not closed. And then I drive all the way there. I walk in, and what does the sign at registration say? Pool closed. Honestly, the day has gotten better from there. But it's just like quite a start to the day. But all that has carried me forward is knowing I have fun projects to look forward to at the end of the workday. So I have my busy book ready to go. I dug the hot glue out of my closet, so we're gonna go glue all of the pieces, all of the Velcro onto the busy book and try to get it mostly done. You know, I said it was done yesterday. I think I'm really only like 85-90% of the way done, because I do still have to make the cover and the back page and bind it. And I think I'm forgetting like those are pretty big pieces as well, so not as done as I initially thought, but it's progress. It's, you know, it's a work in progress. Beyond that, I got a fun package in today. My sister-in-law has kind of inspired me. She's been really into like film cameras and taking her little disposable camera everywhere and like capturing the memories and everything, and like they look so cute every time she sends them to us. So I know that I am too lazy to go get film developed. So I found an alternative. It's like a disposable digital camera, but not disposable, you know? But you take little pictures and then upload them to your phone, and it's like, there's not even a screen on it. So, hello. I kind of love it. And I'm so excited to see what kind of pictures I can take. I do think there will be a learning curve. I have not taken like pictures without a screen since, I don't know, 2004. There will be some bad ones. But I think that's the beauty of it as well, is like not being able to see what's gonna come out, you know? You just find out at the end of the day. So, excited about that. But now it's time to go make some progress on the busy book. So let's go over there and see what we can do. I really am unnecessarily dramatic sometimes, because why was I putting off hot glue for so long? It is not that bad, but all of these are hot glued now. So now we can go make our little cover page. Yay. I was going through my little bag to get the mirror out. I forgot to make the CD page. I worked so hard to find these brads for what? I'm not even going to use them. As far as this, I did just get the invitation of the decade to his first birthday, and the theme is fun to be one. So I kind of want to play off that theme here. It's kind of like lots of primary colors, lots of like sparkles, party hats, that kind of thing. So I kind of want to make the mirror like one of those like congratulations #1 so and so like buttons, you know, that he can like flip it up and see himself in the mirror. That's the pie in the sky idea. So let's try to make it a reality. Upon further reflection, I think the mirror is gonna be too heavy for the first page, and it's a little too late to put it in the book. And also I worry about like taking this to go and like the mirror's on the outside and it just cracks, and then it's a danger, you know? So maybe I would just do his name and some little sparkles all over. It'll be pretty plain, but I think that'll be better. Also, I recently discovered that he watches these vlogs, so please look away. Please don't watch this before your first birthday. Hello, sweet beans. Happy Thursday. My bangs look funny. Admittedly, I have been a little bit in a mood the past couple days. Yesterday, I was so exhausted for no reason. I was just fighting for my life to get through the day. And today I woke up with anxiety, so we love to see that. But I got a package in, and I wanted to show you what I got. I have been kind of into fountain pens as of late, as I've like gotten more into like my journaling practice and like really developed a habit. So I first got this Pilot Kakuno like a month and a half ago, and then a couple weeks ago I had like a little outing with my friend. He lives in San Antonio, and he took me to the stationery shop. I think it's called Bell and Union, and I saw some things there that I like absolutely needed. One of them being, I like turned the corner in the store and saw this, and I was like, oh my god, I think I need that. It is this Ferris wheel press ink. What color is it in? Astro Blue Odyssey. It's this nice blue with like a little shimmer in it. It's so pretty. So I picked that up, and then I needed a pen to go with it. So I also got a Kaweco Sport fountain pen. And I will admit, I probably should have done more research into this guy before I dove fully in, because this ink is a very dry shimmery ink, and I don't know that it works very well with this pen. I have had to take this guy apart multiple times to try to get it to like flow and work correctly, but it has this little converter that you fill with the ink, and I've had to like completely gut it and get like an X-Acto knife and carve out like the ink channel so that it flows a little better, especially with the shimmer, because it kind of gets gummed up in there. But this was my gateway drug. So these two guys are about to run out of ink, and I ordered more ink. I got a replacement for this guy, this Iroshizuku ink in Murakami Shikibu. No, Shikibu. It's this really pretty purple ink. Get out. And it's kind of huge. I did not think it was gonna be this big, but it's like a gorgeous deep purple. So as soon as I run out of my shimmer ink in this guy, I'm going to replace it with this and then kind of just pivot back and forth. So I'm excited for this. And I did have like a little bit of a hard time deciding what color I wanted in like the big guy, but I saw that they had little cartridges as well, so I got a couple cartridges to put into my Kakuno pen. We got Shin Ryoku, which is this nice like jadey green. We got Kujaku, which is this nice little teal. And then Yamaburo, which is like a berry kind of magenta color. This cartridge lasted me about a month, so we'll get to switch them out like once a month or so. And then this probably only has another week or two left of ink before I get to replace it with this. So that's the little haul. That's the little inks we got for my little fountain pen. Who's ready to vibe for the evening? Me. I don't know why the past couple days have been so taxing, but we have little things to keep us happy, right? Like ink and busy book project. I think I'm gonna do the green. So let's see. Also, regarding the busy book, ooh, it's gonna be pretty. I feel like I'm having a bit of like comparison fatigue. I'm seeing these people's busy books and they're like absolutely insane. And you know, mine is not bad, but I am like, should I go to Hobby Lobby and get like felt for the outside? Because I don't want to show you the front because it has his name on it. Okay. This is the front. Got the little stars. Some people put like ruffles and like cute little things on the outside. And I know I bought that like rainbow pom-pom, but it's not really the vibe. So it's like, do I go out and procure a ruffle or some kind of like fun border, or do we just leave it be? Also, I feel like I have not been, I feel okay, I feel like I have a tendency to just kind of like make up. Like I saw this busy book and I was like, I can do that, no problem, say less. And now that I'm like to the point where I have to bind it and put it all together, I'm like, why did I not think about how to bind it? Because all of the pages are done, and goodness, can I get my act together? I finished the back page also. I don't honestly remember where Pluff You came from. I might have to ask my friend if she remembers, but we've just always said Pluff You instead of Love You, and what an honor it is to get to say it to my nephew. Anyway, beyond that, that's besides the point. These are all bound and done, but now I have to like sew the edges together. I didn't think about that. I did not consider that part of it. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. And I guess it's fine without the ribbon, or without the, can I speak? Ruffle, that's what I'm thinking of. It's fine without the ruffle. It will just be as it is. But yeah, I have to figure out how to bind it. I was gonna use this to tie the insides together when you like open it up. So I'll probably just use the same to bind the inside. But then it's like, do I have to make a little felt like binding to cover the ribbon, or do I just leave the ribbon out? I don't know. These are some things that I should have considered at the start of the project, and I didn't, and now we're here. But anyway, so easy to change the pen cartridge out. I am all over the freaking place. I feel like I'm like getting my wits back about me, and I should have probably just left them. Okay, I am 90% done, I think. I got the little ties secured with hot glue and some sewing. The words are still not coming to me today. And now to bind it, I think what I'm gonna do is I have these fat darning needles, I think I'm gonna try to just poke through the felt, the chipboard, all the way through, and just knot it, and then hot glue the knot. I'm so scared to like mess it up though, and then I just have holes on this side, you know? But I don't know what my alternative is. I don't think I have another alternative, so let's hope that goes well. I ended up threading all the thread through, tying a surgeon's knot, hot gluing the surgeon's knot, and then I put the little ribbon kind of around the knot. Here's the flip through. Whew. We got Chan. We can dress up baby Chan, give her a bone. I think I am gonna have my husband like play with this so we can make sure that everything is like fully secured on it before we give it away. We got, oops, our carrot came off. Vegetables. We got our zipper and the guitar, our pizza, our shoe. I need to retie that, it looks ugly. And our crayons. And the end. I'm so proud of it. I cannot wait to give it away. Upon further playthrough of the book, I probably should have flipped these, because when you like grab this page, it kind of gets in the way, but a bit too late for that now. But if you're following along and want to make your own busy book, maybe flip these too. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. One last final touch that my mother taught me. To just cut the little ribbon so that it doesn't fray. Cut it in half, and then cut a little diagonal to make it look like that, you know? And it prevents it from fraying. And it looks cute. Oh my gosh. It's like always a bit bittersweet when you like finish a project, because it's finally done. The mental creation is out in the world, but now it's done, you know? Now all that's left to do is give it away. But this also means that I can start my cardigan tomorrow. And I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to that for a week now, so I can't get over it. Hello, happy Saturday. My parents are coming for a visit today, but I have a couple of hours until I get here, so I think I'm gonna get started on this, and I'm so excited. I had intentions to start it yesterday, but we went out with the friends and didn't get home till like midnight, so I'm gonna break into this now, and I'll take you along for the journey. One thing I realized as I've like gotten more into knitting, as much as I hate gauge swatching, I'm kind of learning that it's a necessary evil, kind of like stretching before you run. I also hate and like put my foot down so hard at stretching before I run. Turns out it helps. So I'm kind of like figuring that out with knitting. So I just finished my little gauge swatch. So let's make sure it's the right size. Ideally it should be 4x4. And we're tracking like 4.5 by 4. That my stitches are always like fatter than they are tall. Much like myself. But I think that's close enough. If it's a little like wider than it should be, like that's fine. It's like, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're good. We're fine. It's fine. Please don't let this bite me in the butt later on. I'm like really trying here. I just got out the tape measure to make sure everything would like fit correctly. I'm going to attempt to like shorten the body and the sleeves, because as it stands they're like 2 inches too long in both, and I don't really want to make a sweater just for it to like not fit me. So I don't think it'll be that hard to just take off like 8 rows of like the white color, you know? Maybe. The dog might not have a paw. I don't know, I'll think about that, I guess. I would like to shorten the sleeves at least. I don't think there's any fun stuff on the sleeves. The sleeves should be easy to shorten. And if it's just a little too long in the body, I guess I can live with it. Hello. My parents just left. We had a wonderful visit. We went out to Grins, one of my old college haunts, and it was so good. Hung out, opened presents, had a little chit chat, and now it's chill time. But as I'm working on this, we have our nice little 2x2 ribbing going along. I'm like, should I just shorten it here so I don't have to like mess with the pattern? But then would it look funny with like a short little ribbing? But the ribbing is also on all the pieces, so if I just take off 1.5 inches immediately, would that work? I might just do that. Is it stupid to modify the pattern so early though? I might go that route, because then it's just shortened from the get-go. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I just changed needle size from the ribbing size to the actual pattern size. And now that I'm here looking at the chart and like reading what needs to be done, I'm scared. I'm intimidated. I don't know how to change colors. The ribbing didn't take that long, so if I have to redo it, I guess I will. I need to reframe it. I can do hard things. I am brave. I am smart. I can read a pattern. I can do hard things. And so it shall be. Let's get started on these little paw prints. All right, many hours later, this is where we're leaving off for the night. I got all the way through the little paw prints at the bottom. So what's that, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows. We got through 12 rows tonight. So, very exciting. I'm going to go to sleep and continue this tomorrow. But I do think I'm going to close the vlog out here because it's a bit long. So, I will bid y'all adieu for now. But I'll probably start one next week to take you along for the continuation of this. So, take care, stay hydrated, and have a good week ahead.